Corn growers continue to speak out after the government adjusted the levels of ethanol required in the nation's fuel supply. The picture looks a little better when it comes to soy biodiesel. We talked with the director of the Nebraska Soybean Board for more.
Yes, biodiesel industry for the soybean industry has been a huge success story. It's one of those things that farmers came up with and said we need to do something to get rid of the excess soybean oil that we have in our country, and they've invested the checkoff dollars into research and into getting the product to where it is today, so it meets all the ASTM standards and it works with all the engines that are manufactured in the United States as well as in other countries. And so we've got a really nice niche market that has been developed through farmer checkoff dollars.
Now, as we look at the renewable fuel standard, I know the folks on the corn side certainly not real happy with the target goals there, but explain to me more of the outlook on the biodiesel side and how that plays in with the RFS.
Well, on the biodiesel side, the numbers are a little bit bigger, and then the other thing that what they've come up with is they want an advanced biodiesel fuel, and the EPA has set up some different numbers that have to be met with that, and soy biodiesel meets those numbers. And so that's a big plus for us, and we're going to be able to continue to grow or utilize more of the soybean oil that is excess, because the food industry gets the first shot at all the soybean oil, and then after what's left after they're done is what goes into the biodiesel industry. So that's kind of the way that industry, that way that works.
Certainly, though, you would be appreciative of a strong RFS and a strong renewable fuel policy at the national level.
Yes, if you kind of look at the total energy inventory that the United States uses, and we import a lot of crude oil from the Canada side, but if you put that with what we're doing with ethanol and biodiesel fuel and the crude oil that we are producing within our country, that's about 83% of our total needs. And the Canadian people are people that are kind of our allies, but that other 17% we're buying from countries that don't like our way of life. And so when we buy that, we finance the war that way, and then when we turn around and pay income tax, we finance it from our sides to fight it back the other way. So that's a bad deal. So we're hoping in the future that, and some people have got it predicted by 2030, that we would be 100% energy efficient for our own country, and that's a big goal for us to reach.
Check out how rains impact the drought monitor and if any more moisture is headed our way, coming up in Kent Mountain's Grow Forecast. Plus, still to come, our Farm Youth of the Month. Meet a local girl who bought her first cattle when she was just 12. Stay with us.